Hi, in this video I'll be teaching you the guard positions as Achille Marozzo shows them. So we will go through his progression of guards, which includes 12 positions, and he says they are good to practice with all types of weapons. Notice that in this video I make one extra turn that is not part of the original form. I do this because there are space constraints and I will note in the video where it happens. So instead of doing that turn in the original form, if you have the space, you can simply keep stepping forwards. Now I'm simply going to present this form to you in a couple of different weapons. We'll start with sword and buckler. We begin the form by going into Codalunga stretta. Right foot is forward, the buckler is somewhat extended towards the opponent. The sword hand is down and the point of the sword is towards the opponent. We'll lift the sword up in preparation for a cut. And we execute a mandritto cut, stepping with the left foot into Cinghiara porta di ferro stretta. Here the step is slightly to the diagonal. From here we're going to pass forwards with the right foot, lifting the sword up into Guardia alta. The buckler remains forwards towards the opponent. And from here, we're going to pass forwards with the left foot, executing a reverso cut into Codalunga alta. Again, the buckler stays forward and the sword is down, but a little bit higher than in Codalunga stretta. From here, we're going to do another mandritto cut, this time into Porta di Ferro stretta. And finally, we're going to do a reverso cut into Codalunga distesa. From here we should step forwards, but because of space constraints, I'm simply going to turn around and enter into Guardia di testa. Right foot is forward, as it would be after a passing step. From here we're going to enter with a thrust in Guardia entrare, stepping forwards with the left foot. And from here we execute a reverso cut into Codalunga larga. From here, we are going to pass forwards with an imbrocata thrust, lifting the sword up into becca possa. And from here, we go into Guardia di faccia, covering the sword hand with the buckler. From here, as we go into the next guard, we first make a reverso cut without stepping, and then we pass backwards as we cut a mandritto. And we enter again into Cinghiara porta di ferro stretta. And from here we pass forwards once more, executing a reverso ridoppio into becca accesa. And this way we have finished the form, or the progression of the guards as displayed by Achille Marozzo. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope this will help you to practice the guards in the way that Achille Marozzo shows them. While all the Bolognese masters basically use the same guard positions, it's important to notice that they teach them in a very different way. Whereas Marozzo has decided to select these 12 guards and to show them in this progression, in this order. The other source that I use the most, the Anonimo Bolognese, is more systematic. But Marozzo uses another way of teaching that to me is closer to the way that the medieval masters taught. For example, Fiera dei Liberi, who shows gods and then a certain lesson on each god. In a similar fashion, Marozzo also gives you a short lesson on what to do from each of these positions. And this progression is supposed to be used as an examination of the student. So the student would be stepping in each of these gods, expressing the name of the position, and then he would be tested on whether he knows what are the attacks, what are the defenses, what are the good sides and what are the bad sides of each god. And this can be used in the same way today. So it is up to you as a student or as a teacher of this art to decide how you want to teach these positions. You can either use a more systematic way, or you can choose to use Marozzo's progression of gods. Or if you are really advanced and you understand each god very deeply, there is nothing stopping you from creating your own progression of gods, where you have chosen your favorite gods and put them in order of importance, the way you see it. In any case, it is very important for anyone studying the Bolognese tradition to realize the differences between all the masters and how they taught. The reasons why Marozzo chose to teach this progression are still under study. We only have Marozzo's words, and he does not explain everything, but instead he expects us to practice this progression, and as we do so, it will give us ideas and we will start feeling what might be the precise meaning of each position, why are they in this order in the progression. So I urge you to practice this progression with all weapons and study it in depth. This way it is almost as if Marozzo himself would be teaching you. Thank you.